'Twas in January of 1906. The West Coast was up to her winter tricks, blowing southeast gales at 20-foot swells toward the North Pacific graveyard. The Valencia 1600 ton carried passengers and crew 171 when she was bound from Frisco up the coast to the place mariners feared the most. The tide took a turn, the wind did run, and it lured her toward the island shore. She rammed the reef in the dead of the night. Only one lifeboat pulled away. The North Pacific graveyard, the North Pacific graveyard. Many a ship and her crew were tossed, many an innocent life was lost, and the ghosts of the coast know the cost of the North Pacific graveyard. For 2 long days and endless nights, they were pounded by the ocean's might. The rescue ships could but watch and wait, for they were locked in the hands of fate. Their hopes were raised on the second day. High upon the cliff stood linesman Dave. The captain fired off his last rescue line, but it did not reach the shore. He watched helplessly from upon the cliff. There were 55 clinging to the rigging still. Then a 30-foot wave broke the back of the brave ship, the Valencia. The North Pacific graveyard, the North Pacific graveyard. Many a ship and her crew were tossed, many an innocent life was lost, and the ghosts of the coast know the cost of the North Pacific graveyard. After he buried the dead, while the silent forest watched overhead, but the sad, sad sight which drove him blind was a mother and child, arms still entwined. So if you come from away to walk the West Coast Trail one day, bow your head and remember the souls once lost on the North Pacific graveyard. The North Pacific graveyard, the North Pacific graveyard. Many a ship and her crew were tossed, many an innocent life was lost, and the ghosts of the coast know the cost of the North Pacific graveyard. Many a ship and her crew were tossed, many an innocent life was lost, and the ghosts of the coast know the cost of the North Pacific graveyard. It was in January of 1906. The West Coast was up to her winter tricks, as the Valencia was from Frisco bound toward the North Pacific graveyard.